laziness brings poverty. So at times we hate who we are. Integrity is doing something that is good when no one is seeing passive. It's always us.
Yeah, true.
It's always
It's
us.
yeah.
It's always us.
It starts with
It's always us. And I will say this, it's always us.
Hi everyone, Kemmy Momanyi show here. It has been a while. I've missed you guys, and here we come with another inspiration story of a good lady. She can introduce herself, she can inspire us, because me seeing her, she has inspired me a lot, and I wanted her to inspire a lot of people out here too. She has nourished to be the woman that she is right now, and I'll let her introduce herself.
Okay, thank you first for welcoming me to your show, Kemmy Momanyi show. I'm so privileged to be your guest today, and thank you for the chance. Okay, my name is Mary Kerubo Momanyi. Okay, growing up, we grew up in a very happy, good family with a father, mother, and 6 siblings. Me being the second born, we have 3 girls, 3 boys, and right now our parents are dead. We were orphaned at a young age, and life was not easy because there was up and down, but we thank God.
Oh, and what about you growing up after your parents dying?
I thank God for good parents. Our parents, when we were still young, they left something big in our lives. This is important to me because I value that foundation, impacting us with a lot of things and responsibility. That is what has given us strength and has made us who we are today. And though they are not here, but I really salute and honor them whenever they are, for bringing us, and they were praying for us, wishing us well, blessing us when we were still kids.
Hmm. So when your parents died, how old were you?
My mother passed when I was 10, around 10 to 12. Then my father passed when I was around 16.
I was asking you about the stigma out here,
Okay, stigma is real outside here, and
because you growing up as an orphan, and you already told us that you had the rejection and everything. What kind of rejection did you have?
no, okay, at times, growing up, you may feel rejected because of lack of some basic things. Maybe you don't get on board, and at times, how people perceive you, and you are not like that kind of a person. So, at times there's the perception of how people view you, and you are not like that. So at times the society can write a really bad book that you ain't, and they can. Okay, I passed through a lot of things, a lot of bad wording about not making it in life.
Can you take us through that?
Not really. At times you can be told some harsh words that if you are not strong and you don't have a vision, you can break. And I'm like, excuse me, if I was created by God and God is the one who writes my story, that is the confidence I have in my heart always, that man, you can't put me down with your words, neither prophesy about things I'm not. And I'm like, the God who created me knows my purpose in this life, and a human being can't tell me my purpose, neither wish me bad, or I will not make it in life, or be a mediocre person in the society. No, all those things I took them as strengths. They inspired me to go to greater heights, because I wanted to. If I want to prove you wrong, I'll make sure you swallow your words. So the society, okay, they're always there. At times, negative words can inspire you to be great,
True.
and others, it can break them.
True.
But whichever the way, we should mind the way we talk to other people, because not all people are that strong that they can take maybe the bullets I took. You see.
Yeah, they can commit suicide.
Yeah.
Because you say that rejection,
Yeah.
when you're passing through rejection, you can imagine that it's the same like having like being like not wanted in the society. So like
true.
when you are walking, you are not confident. The confidence equal cut, right?
Yeah. Okay, as a the society we failed. We are outside here doing, okay, at times we do bad things that are not good. It's always the society, how we perceive, how we are careless, how we judge other people who are so maybe innocent. There is depression outside here,
And
and
it's real.
it is real, and it is not the wish of anybody. At times, maybe growing up, people have grown up through difficulties, through hardship, through a lot of trauma, a lot of torture, torment. So we shouldn't be careless, because we are human beings, we have a heart.
True.
We should be good people in the society, doing at least something that is good and positive, and not being judgmental and pointing fingers, because it is us we can build and we can destroy. Same
Destroy.
people,
Very true.
the same people. So we have to be really very careful to how we talk to people, how we handle situation. And if you want to become good people in the society, okay, we are a mixture in this world. There are good people, there are bad people. But the fact that bad people are there, let us not treat them bad. Let them show them that there are good people
In the society
in the
too.
midst of
Of
those bad people,
people.
and protect them.
True.
At times it is not their will, it is depression. Depression, the people can be arrogant, they can be very prideful, and they can be abusive. And at times we should be very careful and just show love to this kind of people, bringing them closer and taking good care of them, and making sure that we save lives. We shouldn't be careless with our words until people do things which are carelessly. If we know maybe somebody is in a bad situation, and maybe he's so much drunkard, and there's a way we can assist that person until he reaches where he wants to go safely, we would have done something good in the society. Integrity is doing something that is good when no one is seeing per se. You understand? So at times when doing good, there's Almighty God who will reward you for that. It's not that at times when he doesn't have maybe money or what, let us do something minus maybe getting something in return. If we want to be good people in the society, we have to be people who does things minus getting some rewards in return. You just be nice. God will reward you for being nice. It's not that a must that when I take you this, you have to give me this in return.
But
So we fail the society because we love some things in the return, and we are so careless with our words. And yeah.
But you remember here, we want things in return, but at the end of the day, what are we doing about it? And how can we change this narrative of being careless? Either you're seeing someone who has maybe a kid who is sick, right? And then you need to like either go and talk to this person. But you, instead of doing that, you'll go out there and now start talking about that person badly, or making that person to feel that low, feeling that she's not wanted or is not wanted in the society. So how can we stop that narrative?
Okay, I will say that, okay, most of mistakes and most suicides and carelessness and bad people in the society, it's always us.
Yeah, true.
It's always
It's
us.
yeah.
It's always us.
It starts with
It's always us. And I will say this, it's always us. It's because no matter what, in the society, we have to be very cautious of each and every one of us. Imagine that was you, that maybe that bad person, and you feel this rejection because of these people. You see that maybe they whatever they portray is not positive, is bad. But whichever the way, at times this negativity that is being portrayed, let us not be always arrogant and abusive, because it is us who pricks these things to outburst. Because if somebody talks bad, what do you do? It is us, the society, who pricks by another abuse, or doing something that is not productive. So looking at this thing, we are not different.
We are
per
not
se from these people,
yeah,
because we are the one who pricks by how we.
because we are not even better than them. It's
Yeah.
like we you know, we see we what we normally do, we always see someone's downfall to be something good, like he is supposed to be talked about.
So I was saying this about the society. At times we fail, at times we do whatever is right.
All right.
But mostly when there's negativity, we have to be very cautious on how we handle this negativity. And at times it is us who pricks. When you see anything negative, it is us who goes and starts throwing words of negativity, and it brings a lot of mess and a lot of fights and hatred and rejection. And also, for example, even acting. At times there's a character that can be bad, but in the real life, that person ain't bad. At times we hate seeing ourselves, but we don't want to accept those acting, they act us. It's always about the acting about us. But when we watch, we don't always love the part that is hated, the bad character. We don't love them. But those bad characters, they're always us. So, in the real life, you can get at times when these people are outside there, we start telling them, no, you are bad, you are a bad person, you are not good, you treat these people, and it is just acting. So at times we hate who we are, and we point fingers to who we really are, per se. What are you bringing on the ground, and what are you really doing on the ground? Which positivity, which energy are you bringing for the society and for those people around us are learning? You understand? So at times in this life we have to be very cautious, and we have to choose our how we perceive things, what we talk, the energies we feed ourselves with. Let us always lean on the positivity a lot more than the negativity, because this world, it's always intrigued by us.
Yeah,
We
true.
are the society. So we have to be really very careful and not pointing fingers at one another, but always look at yourself. Before you point fingers, all these three are pointing at you. So get to know who you are, your purpose in the society, which energy are you bringing on board,
True.
and what can people learn from you, from how you handle yourself, from you. What can people pick? Can they pick something good? Can they sit down and say that they've been impacted by you? You have been a good role model to them, a good leader, a person who talks nicely, who is aggressive, who brings any positive energy to the society. Because laziness is always a choice, and laziness brings poverty. So your situation of lack at now doesn't always define somebody, but the vision you have, when you work hard, because this journey is always a process, you will get it. But you can't say that I want this thing and just sit it there, that thing to
Waiting
come.
for it.
That is impossible. You have to go out there,
Work
hit
hard.
the ground, and be positive, be a good person in the society. Let people see the good deeds in you, let people see light in you, let people capture something good from you. When you bring good energy on board, you will get many people having those positive energy, and the surrounding around you will be positive. And when we are positive, we also meet other people and we put the same positivity. And when we are positive and many in numbers, we will shun this negativity and these bad companies in the society. Yeah.
That's great. That's great. Whatever I've learned from you is the upbringing of your background, like the way you were brought up to be someone who's supposed to stand for the right things,
Very true.
and to always know that he's supposed to work hard to achieve whatever goals he wants to achieve in life, right?
Yeah, you have to
So
have a vision.
you have to have a vision before anything else, right?
Very true.
So when we are while closing up, what will you tell people?
Okay, I'll tell people that, okay, I love Jesus, and first, my strength is because of my Abba Father God. Is my life, is my eternity, is my story, and is my everything. Okay, I'm always inspired by people's stories. So I always say that your story is my story, because through your story I learned something, be it in a positive or a negative way. I've learned through negative things in my life, and I've become positive from it. So it depends. There might be something that is negative, but I will get something positive from it. So if you get anything that is negative, don't use it in a negative way. Let it be your prayer point that you change that narrative for it to be positive in the society. So we can change this world by living positively, by bringing positivity, good energy, and shunning this negativity. Change the negativity into positivity, and this world will be a better place when we do things in the right way, with the right mind, with the right energy, positivity, and we also have to have a vision and mostly know God and know that your story, it's only Jesus Christ who writes. Let nobody never discourage you in this life that you can never be something in the society. Let those words not discourage you. On behalf of everybody who has been hurt by us, I'm really sorry, and I really apologize from my heart that at times it's sometimes is ignorance, and I'm sorry for many people who have been hurt because of careless words. It's always about us, and I'm sorry for that, and I pray that you may get yourself and know that Jesus Christ only is the one who writes your book. And at times somebody can tell you will never make it, but God, your book there is written. You are a hero. You are a big person in the society. So you will choose who you want to be. Whether you want to be that,
someone can tell you that it can tell you something that is negative, but
and demoralizes you,
or it's
or it gives you the energy to keep on fighting and proving that person that you are ain't whatever
he's
the
saying,
society or that person is saying.
very true.
Yeah.
So I'm so happy to have you here today, and I'm so glad to hear your story and to encourage those people out there to always be positive and to always be positive and always positive. Thank you for watching, and you can support us on subscribing on our YouTube channel, Kemmy Momanyi Show, and you can share the videos too so that you can inspire other people out there too. Thank you very much. Be blessed.